I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and it's going to be a collab with my friend Sarah from Everyday Starlet. So for our collab today, we're both going to be using the Naked Original palette. And this is just an oldie but goodie. This is just a great palette that a lot of you guys own, so it's great to revisit and to find out some different looks you can make with it. Now Sarah's going to be doing a little bit more dramatic nighttime look, and I'm going to be doing more of a daytime look. So I did do a cut crease on the eyes because I have hooded eyes, so it's a little teeny bit more dramatic, but went really neutral with the blush and really neutral with the lip. So after you watch my video, make sure you go over and check out Sarah's video. I just love her. She's so fun and funny, and you guys will love her too. So don't forget to check her out and make sure you subscribe to her channel. And without further ado, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to be doing is taking a creamy chocolate eyeliner, and I'm going to be drawing out my cut crease. Now I already have foundation, eyebrows, and a little bit of contouring on, and so we're just gonna dive right into the eyes. So I'm going to draw this just slightly above my natural hood, but not like really high up. If I do it too far up, I'll have a crease and then a hooded part and then another crease, but my hood drags down quite far, so if I don't bring it up a little higher, then it'll just get swallowed up and I won't see it at all. And also because my lid rests on my hood, it kind of transfers up a little bit, so it's kind of a happy medium of getting it just above your natural crease just to accentuate it, but not too high, because then it ends up looking like you've got like double crease going on. It really helps if you just kind of raise your eyebrow while you're doing this so you can see where you're drawing. Also, if your eyes are really hooded, you could also just slightly pull the skin up so you can get a nice firm line, and your pencil won't get lost inside your hood, especially if you have aging eyes. Then I'm just going to take like a small synthetic brush, and I'm just going to pull the color upwards. I want to make sure that this is really blended and has a nice gradient effect. I also just kind of go back and forth like this to smooth out the eyeliner, and then we'll go in and deepen it up and kind of add the depth to it as we go. All right, now I'm going to go in for my second layer. This time I'm going to use a smaller brush so I don't pull the color up quite as far, and I keep it more concentrated in the crease. The reason why we do it in layers is just so it makes a nice gradient effect, so you don't just have like a really sharp line. This one I'm just barely gonna blend out anything, and I kind of winged the tip of it just a tiny bit. If you don't have really hooded eyes, you don't have to go through all the work of cutting out the crease as much, but for me it really helps my eyes stand out. Now I'm going to dive into my Naked palette, and I'm going to go into this first color, which is Naked. And on a nice blending brush, I'm just going to softly make a nice transition shade and blend this out. And I'm going to go with this color right here, which is the other matte color, which is brown on the palette, Buck. And this one I'm only doing in the crease. And this is basically just setting the eyeliner that we put down. Then I'm going to take a clean blending brush and the color Virgin and put it on my brow bone. So when I hold my eyelids up, it might look like I have a ton of eyeshadow on, and you think, Amber, this is a daytime look, what's going on? But with hooded eyes, your eyes won't actually relax. And now you can actually still see that you got the eyeshadow on, and it doesn't look so dramatic. So always remember that a lot of it's going to get swallowed up. So if you just relax in, then you can still see that you've got that going on. Otherwise, if you put it all in the crease just tiny and then you relax, then it's like you have nothing on at all, basically. Hooded eye problems. So to cut out our crease even more, I'm going to take a white base. This is the HD base from NYX. And I'm just going to go ahead and paint that on my eye. And then immediately after, I'm going to go in with the shadow Virgin. And I want to do that as quickly as possible to set the eyeshadow before I move to the other eye so I don't get a bunch of creasing and it doesn't go up onto my hood. So I'm going to try to get as precise of a line as possible. This is what's going to make it look really nice and crisp. We're going to pack this on the lid as much as possible, the Virgin, so we can make sure that it is transfer proof. So I'll just show you. Right now it looks like, oh Amber, you went a little too high, you know, and this is where it's just that fine line is, look, as soon as I relax, boom. See, all of that part kind of gets swallowed up and now it looks good. Where if you went just a little higher, it would just not quite give you the same effect. Now you can actually see my lid. And then after I do Virgin, I'm going to go back in with Sid and put that over the top, and that's going to give it a nice shimmer and shine. And as you can see on my little cut crease, I decided to wing it out just ever so slightly. Alright, after I put on the white, I just cleaned up the edges with my eyeliner just a little bit, just to make sure that line is nice and crisp. I know it looks really crazy and dramatic, but then when you relax your eyes, you're just like, okay, nice pop. So now I'm going to do my liner. For my liner, I'm just going to be doing liquid. This is the Stroke of Gorgeous liner from Hard Candy. And I'm going to do as thin of line as possible and just the teeniest wing, because this is a wearable daytime look. I'm not going to go super dramatic. If you wanted to turn this into a nighttime look, you definitely could make it a more dramatic wing. With my eyeliner, I'm actually not going to draw a line up and fill it in. I'm just going to draw the line out straight and then just barely fill it in, and that'll just keep it very nice and subtle. Now that I'm done with my liner, I'm just going to soften the outside of the white just so it's not really harsh. I don't really want that to be a white wing. I just want it to give it that nice edge, so I just soften that with my finger a little bit. On my bottom waterline, I'm going to be putting the Rimmel Scandalized Nude Liner. Then I'm going to be taking the black shadow, which is Creep, and I'm going to connect my outside lash line and just drag it in underneath. I'm actually just going to brighten that white up just a little bit and put a little of the white base on it. Alright, I'm going to wipe off my tiny brush and then go into the color Toasted and just kind of go right over the black and then into the inner corner and just give that a nice bit of warmth. Then I'm going to take the color Half Baked, which is just the classic gold, and put it in my inner corners. Alrighty, I'm going to curl my lashes, do my mascara, Alright, to finish up, I'm going to be using a MAC blush in Blush All Day. Since I've got a little more strength on the eyes, it's nice to go with a nice neutral, natural blush. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the Benefit High Beam. For lipstick, I'm going to go with the ColourPop shade in Westie. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!